Hello. So I'm back with my Tarot Tube Finger Wiggle, and I've got a cup of tea, which is not like me. I usually don't have tea over here on this very precious space. But so what happened was I have a story to tell you. And the story starts out with this deck. Let's see if I've got it paired up right, the right thing. So I got this deck. Yep, I got the right one. The Illustrated Bestiary, because I was looking for an animal deck. And I knew the story about how it used to come with this book with these punch out cards. They're horrible, don't do it, blah, blah. And then I saw this thing. So this was sometime last year. Okay, so it's March 15th, 2022. So this would be like maybe, I'm going to guess here, October, November of 2021. So I got this. I loved it. I said, this is just exquisite. Now, there's plenty of walkthroughs. I'm not going to do that for you right now because I'm telling you a story. I liked the gold, like the gilding and everything. And I knew that there were three. I knew that there was a bestiary, an herbiary, and a crystallary. I think I'm saying that right. So then I went ahead and I got, when it came out, so then this came out, which was the book with these cards. So I got that. Beautiful, you say. Now, I also saw at the same time that you could buy the books with a little, little white book. I guess that's right. A small book. But these were just so gorgeous. And I said, you know what? Okay, now I'm going to hold out. I'm going to wait for the Crystallary to come out with the nice book and these beautiful cards, because I thought, I think these cards look better than the other ones that are coming out with the little white books. So I'm holding out. Months are passing, and I had purchased this originally from the creators. So I just called them up because they've got two shops, one which is pretty close to me in Philadelphia. And I was like, well, what's the deal? When is this Crystallary coming out with the nice book? Because I want to make a jumbo deck. I saw Lisa Papez's video, and I already had these two, which I was combining anyway. They're separated out now because I'm getting ready to rehome them. You're about to find out why. So I called. I was like, well, when is this book coming out? And they said, yeah, about that. It might not ever come out. And I was like, okay, that's not cool because I have these big plans for my mega deck. And they said, yeah, you're not the only one. So here's what they recommended, and here's what I did. So this was just like 2 days ago I made this phone call. I made the decision. They got it out to me really fast. So I'm actually unboxing. Real unboxing. And I have a box that I can use when I rehome, right? So what did I do? Well, I did this. She said, look, these cards that are coming, that you buy, since we're not going to do the box set with the book and these nice gilded cards. I was like, all right, so I'll just get the Crystallary. And she said, it's not going to match. I'm like, what? It's not going to match? By the way, this is the box that the box sets come in, the Herbiary and the Bestiary. She said, nope, not going to match. So you can just get the Crystallary cards, but they're not going to match, and you're not going to be able to do the mega deck with, yeah, it's just not going to match. So here it is. You're going to see it now with me. So I bought, again, okay, so now I doubled. I've got the Bestiary, the Herbiary, the Crystallary in just these small boxes. And then I really love these big books. I don't say I kind of like them. No, I love them. I love them. Oh, look at this. So, oh, that's nice. I just ripped that. Okay, maybe now is not time to do this. So it looks like it has the old cardboard in there. Okay, so put this to the side. Let's see if it's the same. Okay, so it is the same size. I never looked in the very back, but I don't think, yeah, these did not come with the cardboard. Same size. All right, here we go. So let's see what it looks like now. Okay, so here's my little white book. And let's see if yep, she did not lie. They are a different size, and I could not have mixed them. So that is true. And they don't have the gold. Okay, don't cry. It's not that big a deal, Linda. I'm really getting pretty good at edging. So let's just have a look at the Crystallary. Let's have a sip of tea. Let's have a nice cuppa. Take a breath. Because honestly, y'all, this is not where I was headed. I was headed for my mega deck with the gold. Not happening. Okay, sometimes you just have to accept those major arcana moments. Yep. Nobody asked me, as per usual. Now, I will say this. If the box set with the Crystallary comes out, I'm gonna cry into tears. As my child used to say when she was little, I'm crying into tears. And let's just compare these cards. I mean, I've accepted my fate, because this is the only way I can make my big deck. Oh, yes. These cards are actually, these are nicer. They're smaller. Yeah, I was so upset I just kind of pulled it up here. Yep, they are smaller. The gold ones that you buy in the box set. Okay, so trying to be clear here. So the ones you get in the box set looks like this. It's got the gold edging. It's a heavier cardstock. All right, so let's just, here's the bow on that one. Here's the bow on this one. Yeah, it's really, they handle differently. Now with my arthritic hands, these, I could probably shuffle these more easily. Let's try. Okay, I'm gonna have to move something. Totally unplanned videos. Ooh. No, my arthritic hands do not like these, but that's okay. I can, oh, all right. Life is full of compromises, is it not? All right. Let's take a look at the quality of the art. Let's compare them. It's hard to say. I mean, it could be just because these are just a little bit smaller that it's a little more crisp. Okay, let's see if I can find an exact comparison. La-di-da. Oh, no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. I have to open up the Bestiary to get it. Okay, so oh, this is what the box looks like, by the way, if you haven't seen it. So these come in these little, it's a pretty good box. I probably won't use it, but that's beside the point. All right, let's do this off camera so we can compare these. And I did have my other one, I could put it back into order. Oh, let's look at the backs. Oh, okay. So the backs match, right? So this one in this hand is the Crystallary, and this is the Bestiary. So the backs do match exactly. So if you make the mega deck, your backs won't be a tip-off. All right, now let's take a good look here. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, so I had put this because I was getting ready to rehome these, so I'd put them back in order, but I put them back in the page number order because that's the number order they're in the book. But this comes in alphabetical order, right? Okay, so let's find one. And they actually, oh boy, this is tough. Look, oh man, you're killing me with this. Okay, white-tailed deer, that's going to be at the end. All right, I think the images are really similar. Okay, I'm not seeing any real difference. I'm going to walk over to the window for a sec. Well, first I'll kick the camera, then I'll walk over to the window. Okay. Well, in daylight, I feel like these, the ones that come in the box set with the gold gild, I feel like the colors are just a little crisper. I don't know, maybe it's my imagination. I do have quite a vivid imagination. It's a blessing and a curse. All right, so that is the way it's going to be, but I think I'm not going to be in a hurry to rehome these just yet. And then I have a decision, which is, am I going to write the page numbers on here so that I can key it to my big book? I don't know. I don't know what I will do. Yep, we're animals too. Okay. So that's it. This is that is my saga. Oh, let's compare the books. Let's compare the books. For those of you who are not going to invest in the big book, right? So in order to get my 3 beautiful books, I had to pay to buy. I bought. Let's see, where's my card? Right. So I bought this separate. So now I could have my 3 big books and not just have the little white book. So now I'll show you the difference between a little white book and the big book, so you can decide how you feel about that. Gosh, I just think these books are beautiful. So here's the big book. All right, so now let's see. It looks like, yeah, you get a lot more. Let's see what's in the back of this. Yeah, okay, so with the big books, you're getting all of this information here. Some quotes, an introduction about a road trip, okay. Some stuff about stones, stone nourishment, stone song, how to use the book, free writing, dreaming, journeying, or meditating, pay attention to patterns, and a little chart here, stone families. All right, so there is definitely some information here that you're not going to get in the little white book. So I'm okay with this decision that I made to go ahead and buy the big book. All right, so now let's just look at one card. Did I say not to buy? To buy. So why does this have almondine garnet first and this has azurite? All right, let's see if I can find azurite in here. I'm wondering if there's a different number of cards. All right, but here's the difference. Okay, so there's definitely stuff to learn. So the azurite, we've got 1 page of information. And on this one, we've got a ritual, a reflection, and the information about the card. Let's see if this is the exact text. Yes, it is the exact text. Okay, so that's what you're getting extra if you get the hardcover book. You're getting a ritual, and you're getting something to, a reflection. And of course the color illustrations. See if there's anything at the end. No. Thank you, that's nice. Oh, okay, here we go. Looks like we've got more about working with the cards. 1 card draw, 2 card draws, 3 cards draws, and some more resources. And a commercial. And a thank you, which is nice. And there she is. All right, let's see if there's that in the back of this one. No. Okay. All right, so overall, here is my take. I really prefer these cards, the ones that came in the box set. And the box set contained this style of card, and it had came with a bag like this. Oops, the cards, and it had the hardcover book. That's what you got with this box set. So, hardcover book, nice smaller cards with gold gilding and a bag. That's what you get with this one. When you buy it this way, let's say you get the cards without the gold gilding. It's somewhat larger and just a little white book with less, it's got the card information, but it doesn't have a ritual or a reflection, some more guidance on working with that individual card, as well as the suggested spreads. Pros and cons with this one, with the box set, you're probably never going to be able to get the Crystallary, which means you can't make a jumbo deck. With this one, you give up the big books, you get a bigger card without the gilding, and you can make a big deck. And you can buy the book separately. So, yeah. For me, I think the big book is worth it. If if it's in your budget, I think it's worth it. I'm really disappointed that I can't put together a big deck with the gold gilding, but hey, that's life. Once I get it all mixed together and I edge it, either uniformly or different colors, I don't know. I'm sure I'll be happy. I think the illustrations are beautiful. I really love the 2 decks that I already have that I've been working with, and I'm looking forward to getting this one, and it's going to let me let go, I believe, of this deck, which was my first crystal deck, and it's there's nothing wrong with it. It's fine, and it was my very first sort of crystal resource. And it does have a lot of cards. So I'm going to have to compare them before I decide if I'm going to rehome this. But I kind of don't see myself using it again. So yeah, that might get rehomed. All right, there we go. Thanks for watching as I sort of thought my way through this. And Ostara is right around the corner. Happy spring. We're having a lovely sunny day here in New Jersey, and I hope there's something beautiful in your day today too. Bye-bye.